What's good, everybody? It is February 2nd, 2025, 5 p.m. Sunday. That means it is time for episode 124 of Film and Box Office News Live with the Council of Comics. We're doing Jurassic Park today.
What the hell are
We'll
you
be back
doing,
in 30
Sam?
seconds.
It's trying to be like a T-Rex, like a dinosaur.
I don't think it's
It's not coming across.
It's really that's not happening for you.
Okay, bye.
It looks like you're doing Kirby hands, but really poorly.
Why is it not working? Oh, wait. It's the wrong button. Okay, bye.
Before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well,
I don't think you're giving us our due credit. Our scientists have done things which nobody's ever done before.
yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to think if they should.
Brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
What is good? Welcome to the world's greatest comic book channel with the world's greatest comic book shows for the world's greatest comic book people trying to win the world's greatest monthly giveaway. The Council of Comics Film and Box Office News Live, episode 124. As always, the loyal council, Phil, C. Bizzle, Green Shirt Guy, and Clifford. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
I'm
Pretty good.
I had a long night last night.
You know, by the way,
All right.
oh my God, I'm sorry. Why?
I wish. I was on Twitter most of the night.
What are you saying, Clifford?
It's okay. Luka Doncic.
I was just saying,
isn't gonna do
you
anything
realize the kid from Jurassic Park, like, is from Hyde Park, and like his family owns a shop, like down the road from our comic book store.
Really?
It's called Jurassic something, and Anthony will usually talks about it every once in a while. And of course, this week none of us brought it up, and we're watching this movie. And then I was watching the movie, I was like, "Oh yeah, I know this man," and I was like, "He's a man now."
He played the bass player in Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie about Queen.
Yes.
You're right.
Okay.
Remember the kid at the
Okay.
very beginning with the eyes?
Always creeps me out.
That's the kid from the Freddy movie.
He might have been in that too, but before that, he was on Full House as one of Michelle's friends who got made fun of because he made a duck face.
Yep.
Wow, taking us back.
I'm
But yeah,
watching
also-
Full House
when
with
you-
my 8-year-old recently, so like I'm like, hey, that kid looks really familiar. Oh, I know him from.
Was he also in Children of the Corn?
He might have been. I didn't ID him,
Oh, okay.
BB him, but I know,
All right, well, let's get started. We got 3 ducks to give away. We need a hashtag. So if you're in the comments section, I want to give the first person after 10 seconds that puts in a hashtag, we'll use that. You know what? We're not even going to do it. We're going to go
Hashtag
with
clever girl.
We're going to go with Comiverse. He was the first one to put it in there. I believe in C. Bizzle.
Thank you, sir. Somebody believes in me. I appreciate you, homie.
I believe in C. Bizzle.
I'm gonna start using that phrase again.
Won't put that into the comments section. Some people what?
Didn't like when I did it, so I'm gonna bring it back.
Who didn't like it?
No comment.
You're serious. There are people that didn't like it.
I'm dead serious. But it's
What
okay.
is-
It's all good.
Wait. This
Was it wrestling fans? Was it a wrestling thing?
No comment.
what?
I'm on to something, aren't I? Just say yes or no.
No comment.
You just don't want me to go out there and get involved and yell at people for being nasty.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
I was
Wait,
like,
all right. Let's narrow this down.
Just leave it alone.
Let's narrow this down. Could they be watching right now?
No comment, and I don't know.
Oh, so they are watching right now. So okay, let's do
No,
this.
they're probably not watching right now.
Let's do this. If you are watching right now and you gave C Bizzle any trouble for saying I believe in C Bizzle, you are probably one of the worst people to walk this earth. There's still hope for you. You can change. All you gotta do is apologize to C Bizzle because there's no need for that. If you're angry in your life, there's no need to project it on somebody else. And there's no room for that in this community. Whoever you are, because C Bizzle will not let us know who you are.
I won't.
Don't let us know it's not on
Probably
camera.
for the best. Probably.
No, I just don't understand. Did you change the room around?
I did change room around. Kind of slided the desk to the middle center. There's some changes going on here, and it's going pretty good. Spent last day and a half doing it, but
is that
it's pretty
Jurassic
weird.
Park playing in the background?
It is.
Maybe. Hopefully the algorithm doesn't see it back there. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Just
Let me
little
tell you,
clippy clips.
every Joe Hendry lover and hater out there, my eyes. My
Oh.
eyes.
You better watch out with those eyes. You better watch out.
Right? Sam has experienced my eyes. My eyes will do damage. And
believe
Sam
it.
often forgets I am really strong.
Let's see if there's anything on this news stuff that if it interests you guys, let me know and I'll stop. First one is I'm SHI. Guy Pearce evaluates his performance in Christopher Nolan. You care about that? Do we care about that?
No.
No.
Not really, but that was a great film, so I don't know what he's talking about. He must be having a moment, or he needs some attention.
Oh,
First Final
why they
Destination
keep
6 teaser trailer.
Stop making this movie.
I didn't even know they were at 5.
Stop making this movie.
I watched
Making
the
this
first two, and then I was like,
I actually have not seen any of the Final Destination films. So.
none of them.
It's getting way ridiculous. At
No,
first,
you never even
thought
saw the first one?
Not even the
one's
first
decent.
one.
Second one's
What?
Uh-oh.
It's very creative how people get killed in that movie.
Yes,
But then it got ridiculous
but
as
that's
they
what you're
kept going
watching
on.
it for. You're not because the plot is really stupid.
Oh, the plot is horrible. That's
C Bizzle is awesome.
thank you, Christina.
I believe in Prince.
Christina is awesome. Managing.
So
Shout out to Christina. She finally got the package.
I think I only saw Final Destination 1 and 2. The first one was
saying, I only
crazy.
saw the first two.
The one
And
with
the second one's not great either.
that's the one with the logs in the back of the truck.
The first
the logs
one,
in the back of the truck,
is the head
and
of
then
logs.
it stops, and then the logs come and kill him.
I think that's the first one,
That's crazy.
right?
I want
That's
to
the
say
first one?
Not the
First
second
one-
one.
No, the first one is the airplane. The second one has the
Yeah.
The
log.
first one's the airplane, but he and they all die because they weren't on the airplane.
Yeah, but
And they
the
all
logs
died
happened was on a highway.
Oh wait,
And
they
had to
made the
do-
logs is still in the first one.
Let me see.
But you know what's messed up?
Yep,
Did any
there's the
what was it?
logs.
Was it number?
Oh
was
my
it
God.
number 5 where number 5 ends where number 1 begins?
I've only watched the first two. Like I said, I didn't even know it went to 5.
The
Yeah.
logs,
Oh,
because
man, I
the
got
logs, in,
Number
logs,
5?
in, logs in Final Destination 2.
It is 2. I thought so.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Maybe he
2?
sees what's
That
going
was
to
the
happen
one
in two
That was crazy.
with the pile up, and that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Moana reaches new box office milestone as it passes Black Panther 2 on the all-time domestic chart.
No.
Okay. Mufasa box office crosses huge global milestone, which is still less than half of the Lion King's total. Yeah, that wasn't as successful as they thought it was going to be.
Shocker.
Oh no. All right. Paddington 3 nears major global box office milestone.
Oh, I didn't even know there
Paddington
was
3
a
out?
Paddington 3.
Yeah, I knew it was coming out. This one takes place in Brazil, wherever he's originally from. I can't remember. It's in Brazil.
Really?
Yeah.
Peru. It's in
Peru.
Peru. I'm sorry. Knew it was in South America.
Well, now I gotta watch Paddington 3. I didn't even know.
I mean, they're cute. The first
They
one
are
was a
cute, but
great
now he's in
movie.
Peru. Now I got 2 reasons to watch. It's cute and it's in Peru.
Never seen it. Any of them.
Watch it with your kids. See
Sonic 3 passes Detective Pikachu to become second highest grossing video game movie of all time at the global
And I
box
love
office.
Detective
Okay.
Pikachu.
Detective
I can see
Pikachu was
that.
all right. It was well done in the way they made the story make sense.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, and for a movie full of outrageousness, I mean, they made it
Yes.
work.
I did like Mr. Mime.
Weren't they
couldn't
supposed to
get
make
out
a
of the
part
box.
2 to that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to have Ash and the animator got people in part 2.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're
That
gonna get
never
that crazy with a sequel.
Well, they mentioned Ash in the movie. So
I haven't
Okay.
seen it, so
2025 box office looks to rebound with stronger start than 2024 and 2023 as ticket sales increase. All right, we're only in January. Let's settle down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's only
But-
January's.
we have to. You have.
It's
we have
only
nowhere else but to
January.
go
There's
up.
only about 4 movies in theaters that people genuinely want to watch. We got to be careful.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
But you got-
Superman,
you gotta
Fantastic
move.
Four, and the other 2 movies that I can't remember, and that's it.
Captain
I'm
America.
still trying to be optimistic because, like they said, 2023 and 2024
Yo,
was pretty
Captain America's
bad.
gonna be coming out for Valentine's Day. I need to
Yes,
find me
it's
a
next
date.
week.
I
Me
need to
too.
find me a date.
Yeah.
I bought my tickets
I'm gonna go
this
see it
coming
on
Friday.
Thursday. Because I have
DreamWorks
my
dog-
birthday's on Valentine's Day, so you know.
Box office. DreamWorks Dogman sets a major record. New horror movie with the boys and Yellow Jacket stars is an instant
Don't care.
success. Did this come out?
Yeah,
No,
it came out.
soon. Dogman's
No,
not
it
out.
What? I don't even. Are we in the age where there's just no ads anymore for movies?
Do you watch
'Cause,
television with ads?
No, I don't watch
Well, there you
television.
go.
That's it, right?
Here's your sign.
So you guys saw ads for all of these movies?
Not for. I knew Dogman was coming out. I didn't think it was out yet, though.
I don't know.
Plus, I have
Um,
kids that read the books.
Captain America: Brave New World's Harrison Ford addresses taking over as the MCU's Thunderbolt Ross for William Hurt. What does he say? What does he say? I want to know what he says.
I knew. I seen a ton of
Uh,
advertisements for this film.
Okay.
You worry about.
He
my
says
mustache.
he had a lot of help from the script because the character's life becomes more complicated and interesting. Ford describes the film as operatic, saying that the level of dramatic, involvement is very high. The star admitted he was concerned about taking over for Hurt, who he considers a wonderful actor. Even so, he was ambitious to find the right way of assuming this character after the audience has seen other people doing it. Ford, despite being only slightly familiar with the Marvel Universe, was excited to join the franchise, so he reached out to Marvel and Kevin Feige himself. Do you think he did that? You think he reached out?
Look, if that's the story they're trying to sell us, let's roll with it.
Maybe his people did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he called Kevin Feige? No.
Yeah.
No. I think Disney's like, yo, let's call the next old man we got on the road.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that Harrison Ford didn't know very much about the Marvel Universe? I'm shocked.
Nah.
I have watched a number of Marvel films with wonderful actors apparently having a good time, and I thought, well, why not me?
Okay.
That's my Harrison
reread that
Ford
last.
story.
Reread that last sentence, because both of those can't be true. Because first he said he slightly
all right.
know about the Marvel Universe, but then all of a sudden he says, "I watch a ton of movies." Like,
No, he said I've watched a number of Marvel films.
a number.
Right.
So it
So
could be
watching
more
a
than
What
number
number
of
is
Marvel
that? 2?
films, which could be 2, right? Because let me tell you, if I'm Harrison Ford, I'm watching Winter Soldier, okay? Because Robert Redford is in Winter Soldier, and that's a freaking master class right there. That man in that movie is gravitas incarnate. So
I
if I'm
gotta
Harrison
tell you what,
Ford,
I
I'm
don't
watching
think-
it.
If I'm a guy, I mean, I don't know because I don't know him personally. I don't see Harrison Ford sitting around watching movies ever. not
could see
much
it.
much
After
less
a long
Marvel
day
movies.
of him woodworking,
I don't think
on the farm, him and Callista,
he
cuddling
seems
up
to
on the
me
couch
like the
and
kind
watching
of
the
guy
movie.
that sits around, reads books, and unplugs from the world in general.
Now, when your wife is 25 years younger than you and hot, so I just feel like
Your
like
wife is 25 years younger than you and anorexic, but okay.
oh, whatever. She has her moment. He clearly has a
JSS
type.
Brooklyn.
He clearly has a type.
JSS Brooklyn says Superman movie lawsuit is being brought by Siegel Estate in regards to international profits regarding distribution rights for a great read on copyright and likeness. Read I Am Spock by Nimoy. Yeah, I heard about this, but this is something that happens every Superman movie.
Pretty much.
It's not. Yeah, it's not something to get in a pickle about.
They'll just sign another check, and it'll be fine.
Was there any other news this week?
Well, we didn't talk about Henry Cavill.
My precious Tom
new
Welling getting a
Highlander.
DUI because his keys were in the ignition. He wasn't even going nowhere. He was trying to sleep it off in his car. All right, because January 2025 is one of the longest years I've ever experienced. And if you need to have a little drink, Tom Welling, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you. Although
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter whether his keys were in the ignition or not. If you're in the car and you have the keys, you're effed. See how I sent
he got busted?
Just for you, buddy?
Yeah, he got busted.
Because
I want you to know, Granger, this isn't about what the law. I know what the law is.
I'm just saying.
So, he's my
Here's an
baby.
idea.
He's my baby.
Round one, fight.
I love him, and I'm a little sad for him. I hope he just pays a fine and moves right along, because I need more of his podcast. And whatever he's doing right now, that he's more jacked than ever. I need him to keep that up too. I have very few things to look forward to. Let me have what I look forward to.
Are you eating
Let me
popcorn
have some
over
nice things.
Chips.
Okay, we didn't talk about Henry Cavill being the new
What
Highlander.
happened? Is it made official? Because
I
I've
don't
heard
know
about
if it's
that for a
official, but
while.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff on it.
Henry Cavill's doing what?
I would see him as Highlander. I could see him as
They're
Highlander.
rebooting Highlander.
Oh, that. Yeah, I've heard that a few times.
Yeah.
If there's a
only could be one
series that I'm
Highlander.
good with them rebooting, I'm good with Highlander. You reboot Highlander.
It's been a
Teen
while.
comedy.
Yeah.
We're talking about Henry Cavill right now, whether he's doing Highlander.
What were we talking
But is
about?
it-
Busted for the WI.
Tom Welling.
Tom Welling. Isn't Henry Cavill doing Warhammer though?
He's also supposed to be doing more. Henry Cavill has got a very full docket ever since he got not so gently let down from Superman.
Well, we
Not
know he's
so
not Wolverine,
gently.
right?
We know he's not Wolverine, but he was Cavalry. No one saw that coming. For me, that was my biggest surprise of that movie. I mean, that and Gambit and Blade were a little bit of a shocker too. Look at this one. Look at this one.
Believe in Joe Hendry.
How could you, Joe? How could you, Adventurous Joe? Just put in "I believe in C Bizzle."
Joe can believe in himself too.
No, Joe Hendry.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit of it, isn't C Bizzle? Believe in yourself.
No,
I mean,
do you love me?
No, no.
Joe Hendry.
Cliff is right.
This
Cliff was there. Cliff,
for Monday, but this is real.
We'll talk about that on Monday.
That is very real. Like,
Right, I'm
Cliff was
about
there
it.
when I did my whole phrase. He even helped try to change it a little
It
bit.
still irks me that somebody gave you crap about that, man. Like, you gotta be some kind of weirdo. Like,
Okay, wait. Let's talk now, because this community is full of perfectly fine weirdos. And
yes.
no, wait. The definition is like a weirdo. Like, you're a weirdo, bro. Like,
Yeah. I know what you mean, Sam. I know what you mean.
He's putting-
I'm not
right.
addressing Grisha guy right now.
Phil, get ready with the box office we're gonna spend for this duck.
okay.
I believe in C Bizzle. Put that in the hashtag. You got 15 seconds. Go ahead, C Bizzle.
Are we going to talk about what we watch as
14,
well after this? Or?
13, 12. Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I'm at 17, 18. I'm giving you more time than you
Can I ask you a
deserve.
question while we're waiting?
All right? A draw. That's how
all
I
of
see
us,
it.
all of us I'll sit here and just let you do it too. By the way.
Jeez. If I was gonna jump off a bridge,
I was
just let me do that too.
Hey.
Hazoo!
We just want you to be happy, Sam. So if that makes you happy,
Hazoo, like digital notebook. Hazoo. Boom. Okay. So now we need a second hashtag from this moment.
clever girl.
Any
Hashtag clever girl.
Any hashtag that goes in there from this moment, we'll put it in there. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. It goes in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, of course. Joseph Michaels, The Adventurers Show. He put Dino Dung.
Oh my.
Cliff, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So, White Lotus, end of
Yes.
White Lotus season 2.
Okay.
If Jennifer Coolidge doesn't shoot everybody, what do you think happens to her character? What do you think the plot was?
Oh, I know exactly what I know exactly what it was. I know everything about it now.
I don't. That's why I think I do, but I'm not 100%.
All right. Have you finished season 2?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Do you remember in season 1 where she said the only adventure she hasn't had was facing death?
No, I don't remember.
In
that.
season 1, she says it's the only adventure she hasn't done, and she's used her money to do all this stuff,
Right.
and it never brought her any happiness, you know. And so that is what, and they love her, the people who created and wrote the show. But that was a foreshadowing in season 1 for season 2. So she shoots everybody, and then she thinks she can make it, and she can't when she takes that jump.
No. Yeah, but she shoots everybody. But why does she shoot everybody?
Because they're trying to kill her.
Were they though?
Yes.
Yeah, they were
The
trying
way
to kill
I
her.
read it was her husband knew that he couldn't get anything from the prenup unless there was an infidelity, and so that he had set that guy up to sleep with her, and then they filmed it so that he could get money out of the marriage, and he was going to leave her. It had nothing to do with trying to kill her.
No, they were trying. They had every intention of trying to kill her.
Okay.
Now,
didn't read that
like
part.
you're right. Like
I
the
thought
plan
she was just
started.
paranoid.
The plan started simple, and then it started skyrocketing. It started as a simple plan, and then it was like he tased her trying to kill me. Like, you know, it got.
See, I thought she was just getting crazy, and then that's what.
Girl was like, they are gaslighting me, and this shit is wild. And then boom, you know, they needed to get shot. They were trying to kill her.
Okay.
Well, let's continue on that, Phil. We're gonna pause the box office. Let's just talk about what we watched. All right. then we'll do the box office.
White Lotus, everybody.
Watch White Lotus.
I actually watched White Lotus, and yeah, there was also
Third
like a
season,
death
what, 2 weeks
contingency in that, like that he would get the money if she was dead.
Right. Well,
So
was she
that's
dead,
why-
or if she had cheated on him?
But yeah, you know, like even if like so, yeah, there was a death thing there, so he was gonna get. And I wondered, like, all right, did he get away with it?
No,
You don't think he got away with it? I think he might
I think he did,
I think he might have been able to get away with it.
which means he'll be back for season 4.
Maybe.
Because if you notice, each season they bring someone back. So this third season, if you look in the trailer, it's the woman at the spa. The black woman at the spa is the carryover from season 1 that's in this next season.
that is true. That is true.
Yeah, I think he might have been like that. That's a good question though. Like, did he get away with that? Like,
It's a good cliffhanger. If they bring him back for season 4 and we find out he got away with it, then we'll see.
And now he's rich of his own right.
you know who's dying in season 4?
Yeah, we know Death's gonna come looking for him. You know, her
What's
ghost.
the name of this show?
White Lotus.
White Lotus.
All right.
It's a crazy show.
It's on Max, so you can watch it.
I finished watching Fallout.
Okay.
It was really good.
It's a good
I
show.
liked
That's an incredibly well done show.
Yeah, it was really good. I thought the backstories were a little like they're not really veering off of real history, right? They're creating a different history.
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda, right? Yeah. Because I didn't remember them mentioning anything about like World War One or two or any of those. But I thought it was good. My favorite character is the Ghoul, of course.
Yeah.
But they left me hanging. Like, what happened to his daughter? What happened to the wife? I would think the wife is in cryo. What do you guys think?
I'm not sure that they leave you hanging with that, and they also show New Vegas at the end of that.
Yeah.
They're like the father in that show. He's going off to New Vegas.
Like, I can see how the Ghoul's 200 years old. I guess I can see how that is, but I'm stuck on how the other characters are still alive. Like Moldaver, she was there in the beginning, and she looks just like she looks 200 years ago. So, or did I miss something? Do they show why they are that old?
No, I don't think so.
No, they don't. It's not all of it is explained. That's for sure.
Did they greenlight season 2?
I believe they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character from Fallout?
I liked actually like the girl, Ella Fernell.
She was good.
Yeah, like the main character.
Can we call Maximus the most irritating character in the show? He's pretty irritating.
It was very like some of the things are like that brain running the vault.
That
seemed
was
like
crazy.
Seemed like something that would be in a Fallout video game.
That's that guy though. Brain is that guy from the flashback. That's saying the buds. That's him.
And the Ghoul's wife, she gets that famous line of war. And what is it, like, war never changes? And when she says it, like, because that's right out of the video game too. It was like I was like waiting to hear that one line, like watching the show, and it comes like episode 7. Like, yes.
So pretty dope. Anybody else watch anything else?
Did anybody watch the animated Spider-Man?
Oh, I watched the
My
animated
sons have been
Spider-Man.
watching that.
That was pretty good. That was pretty
good. I actually have fun watching it. I love the way they incorporate music into the show. It was great.
It's very into the Spider-Verse a little bit. Not the animation, but like the music wise and stuff.
The music wise, yes. And it's very I don't mind the animation. I know a lot of people were turned off about the animation of it. I had no problem.
No, it's pretty good. It's very comic book animation. I like it a lot.
I love the way they changed the origin. They tweaked the origin, I should say, with how he got his spider powers. So that's I can't wait to see what will come about.
It's a little similar to in the Spider-Verse because the spider comes from a different dimension. So yeah. We still don't know what happened to Uncle Ben.
No.
I think it's like this universe really mirrors the MCU a lot with some slight changes.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that instead of Flash Thompson, we got Lonnie.
Lonnie, it's gonna be Tombstone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
And I like.
So
Oh, that was
like,
another thing.
okay.
The realism of when Lonnie went home and his family I was like, yo, this show is dope.
Yeah.
They got it all right.
It's better than what everybody like. I heard a lot of people in the community was saying like it's not gonna be good. You know, this, that, and other. But when I sat down and I watched it, I was like, oh, this is not bad.
Yeah. It's really good. They show the bus scene where he's holding up the car. And then they redid the
him with at the end with him and Norman Osborn.
Yeah, where when he at the end of is it the first episode where he's walking in and he meets Norman Osborn?
Yeah.
That shot where he's walking in the hallway. That's the same shot from Civil War. Yeah. So that was pretty
instead of Stark, it is Norman Osborn.
Common says Uncle Ben went out for a pack of cigarettes. Oh my goodness.
That's cold-blooded.
That's cold. That's terrible. That's just terrible. All right, Phil, take us into the box office, my friend.
All right.
Go ahead, Steve.
Quick question, Sam. Is she the same one from Runaways?
Yep.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Oh, he's
all right.
okay.
So just a quick note, the box office did go up from last week about 21 million.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
53 to 74 million. Number one movie this weekend is Dogman. Came in with 36 million. Number two, brand new movie.
That movie will rake for a couple weeks too.
Number two is Companion. That came in with 9,500,000. Number three, Mufasa, The Lion King, brought in another 6,113,000. One of Them Days came in at number four, bringing in 6 million. Flight Risk was the number 5 movie, and that brought in 5,600,000. Number 6, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. We talked about it a little bit earlier. That brought in another 3,225,000. Moana 2 still making money at number 7, brought in another 2,836,000. Complete Unknown came in at number 8. That brought in 2,164,000. The Brutalist was number 9. That brought in $1,865,690. And the number 10 movie for this week, Den of Thieves, Pantera, brought in 1,600,000.
So
it came out last week, didn't it?
And then Presence, Wicked, Wolfman.
No. You talking about Den of Thieves?
Yeah, it was last week or the week before.
4 weeks. It's been in.
Has it been that long? I didn't think it was that.
Yep,
long.
It's been out for 4 weeks.
I got a question. So that's what I'm gonna bring up. The Brutalist got almost 500 more theaters, but still dropped one.
Because in the great tradition of Oscar-winning dramas, it's not going to make any money until after it wins.
Okay.
It's going to win the Oscar. I'm calling it now.
Gotcha.
I don't think.
Wait, you're saying it's going to be
win another Best Actor, but that movie's going to win the Oscar.
This is a 3-hour movie, by the way.
You think it's going to be best? You think it's going to be best?
That'll win Best Picture. You watch.
Yeah.
I have my money like hedged on Wicked being like Best Picture. So
is what's Moana's overall numbers?
Overall 1 million.
It's a Billy. It's a Billy.
1,036,794,948
Yeah.
So honestly, like I feel like Moana probably like overperformed, like for Disney. And if The Lion King underperformed, it underperformed at 653 million, and it's still number 4, and it's now been out for 7 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think I'm sorry, it's still number 3, and it's been out for 7 weeks for Disney. So I think both of those are doing very good numbers for them.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And I watched Nosferatu.
Yes.
Weekend.
And was I right about the visuals, Phil?
Yeah.
Okay, at least
visually it's looks good, but I don't know. And also, like story-wise and stuff, it felt a little sluggish, like to get through, like to me at least.
Okay, Dracula stories are almost always sluggish, but I thought, what's her name? Johnny Depp's daughter. I thought she was great.
Yeah.
I thought that it was often visually stunning. I don't even know. That's it. I don't know how to make my case anymore. Love it or leave it, everybody. Love it or leave it.
Like I looked up the IMDb rating after watching it, and the IMDb gave it like a 7.4. That's the IMDb rating for Nosferatu. And I think of like I would probably give it like a 7, like a generous 7. I would round up from probably like the 6.
Bobby De La Ghetto's with me. Thanks, Bobby.
Brilliant Dark, Valiant One, number 18. I'm Still Here. Number 19, Baby Girl. Love Me, number 21. Last Showgirl, 22. All the way.
Movie.
Raven the Hunter is 29 on the list. They made a little bit of extra money this week. Like it made 45,000. And Vermiglo?
Sophia from Roblox. What's this about? It's about film and box office news live. Welcome. Where are we from? Well, funny you asked that. 4 of us are from the great state of New York, and 1 of us is from the Lone Star State.
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
We talked about this movie, but it's back at the bottom
Only
of the
one
list.
man would dare give me the raspberry.
And worldwide, it's made 2,700,000. So
That's the last one?
yeah, that's the last one.
All right. Not a very exciting box office. No, Captain America's coming up. That's the next big one. So
That'll be like in a couple weeks.
yeah.
Next week.
But
No, it's not next week.
yeah,
Not this week. Next week.
We're still in the
All right.
last week, Green Shirt Guy.
I know because I see what he's saying.
No, we're not.
Sunday.
It's Sunday. We're in this week. Sunday's the first day of the
Oh,
week.
no, everybody
It's
knows.
called the
Next
weekend.
Sunday, next week.
Yes, Monday
It's
is
called
the
the
first
weekend.
day of
It's
the week.
in, we are in a Gregorian calendar. Right?
Sunday is the first day of the week.
Gregoria, my brother's name is.
You know what?
Gregory. I
You know
don't
what?
care about
For-
that. Everybody
I
knows
don't-
Monday is the first day of the
I
week.
don't do this often, but I'm agreeing with Sam. I'm agreeing with Sam on this one.
Do you want to? Okay, so you want to? Oh, see, Bizzle.
Wait.
It's called the. It's called. Wait.
Who else?
It's called the weekend
There's
for a
nothing
reason.
wrong with agreeing with Sam, but you should know that this is the first day of the week because our lords and our human lords and masters just want us to forget, but we should never.
It's the
Forget
weekend.
what?
We rest on Sunday.
Forget what?
So that's end of the week.
It was resurrected on the 3rd day.
Used to rest on Saturday
the
because it's
3rd
considered-
day,
it was
which
the
is
Sabbath
the
for
last
for
of the
Jewish
days.
population.
Yeah, but it's called the weekend,
Here
not the
we
week beginning.
go. Here we go.
Right? Weekend, but weekend,
Because you're right.
but
Because all the calendars that you buy, and even the one in your phone, the first column is Monday.
Mine is. That's why I
It
got to
should
set up
be.
as.
they should
Not.
be. Even in my phone. I wonder if
fact,
there's a
here, ready?
way to change that. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't.
Let's get into some announcements.
I just
That's-
want to
that's
remind
fake-
you that the
that's
weekend
fake news.
exists.
That's
The
fake
weekend
news.
exists because of the Ford Motor family. The Ford family created the weekend. All right? And I'm not going to give it to them. Today's the first day of the week.
All right. Young at Heart Foundation is a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California. They do great things.
You
for
can let him
different
talk about
medical
Detroit that way.
procedures. And if you want to help out this organization, there's 2 ways that you can help. You can go to youngatheartfoundation.com and then click this green button, register to become a donor for Donate at Life America, because more than 100,000 people are awaiting a life-saving transplant, and you can help out by becoming a donor today. Or you could, number 2, sponsor a Hope Kit. That's 100% tax deductible. They'll take all the funds together and create these great gift boxes for the kids. If you have another way that you want to help, give them a call at 323-396-9998 or email them at info@youngatheartfoundation.com. Let them know the council sent you. Cliff, you'll be up with your announcements after I show Alternaverse. This is our home away from home. It's located in Hyde Park, New York, 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. It's owned by our great friend Anthony. Anthony has a great special for you guys out there that are having a terrible getting your comic books and you just can't seem to get them. Well, Anthony will get your pull list, bag and board all your books at no extra cost, and then ship them out to you and take 10% off the order. If that's what you want, please give Anthony a call at 845-233-4234 or email him at alternaverse2@aol.com. The website is alternaverse.net. They have comics, cards, and toys, and every weekend they have card tournaments as well. Lorcana, Pokemon, Magic. Get in touch with Anthony, and he will give you the schedule for those. And now Clifford is here with the rest of the announcements.
The rest of the best.
Oh, I gotta dance. Oh, he's not up. There it is. All right.
I'm going to start with Triple G Comics. He's actually live right now. Peter's over in the UK, and he's got over 1.2 thousand videos. He covers literally all things geeky, movies, sci-fi, toys, comic books. He does it all. So please go check him out when you can. He does a great show several times a week covering all these marvelous topics. Next up, my buddy from this morning, Hagen. Go check out Lettuce Comics. He's got great stuff from his comic book shopping habits to his mystery box purchases to AOKs he's received from other members of the community. And now he and Hall are splitting their new Sunday show, alternating each week. So go give Lettuce Comics some of your love. And while we're at it, go shed some love on 1063 Comics. He was my guest this Saturday on Comics and Coffee with Cliff, another lovely Canadian fellow. He's got shorts galore covering new comic book purchases and giving comic book history and giving you a little bit of insight onto the comic book price index every week. So go check him out. Shane's a great guy. Also, Nerdy Musings Podcast. They've got a very popular podcast, but they're still new to YouTube. They've got some great guests. They've had Big B McFly on there and Lunch Money Comics Mike, and they've had me recently, and they're only at 131 subscribers. So go show Nerdy Musings Podcast some love as well. And when you've had a long week of styling and profiling, it's time to come home for some couching and slouching with C Bizzle. C Bizzle, take it away.
Thank you. I appreciate you. First off, I want to thank everybody that's been watching my channel, subscribing to me, liking, and commenting. I really do appreciate you guys so much for doing that. As you can see, I'm only at 15 away from hitting the 500 mark. So if you're watching, if you're not subscribed to me right now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. So when I do drop new videos, or what I do every Monday is I drop my 3 books that I'm hype about for New Comic Book Day. You can catch up on that as well. Most of what I do is unboxings. So some new things going to be coming down the line. I'm just trying to figure out how to go about doing them. But come check me out. Also, while you there, check out the Council of Comics. Make sure when you go to their channel, like and subscribe and comment on their videos. And also, while you still got more time, if you're doing laundry or mowing the lawn, click on Cliff on Comics. He's a great person of the community. Like and subscribe to his channel as well.
Lovely. And speaking of the council, it's the Council of Comics, our home, where you can check out our live streams 3 times a week. Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern for Film and Box Office. Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern for New Keys and Hot Comics on the Week. And New Comic Day on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. where we got sketches and more. And check out our videos where we've got unboxing, picks, council conversations, and so much more over at the Council of Comics.
Also, Cliff, if I could interject real quick, it's a new month, so the memberships are wiped. If you're looking for new memberships, there are 3 tiers for you to get ducks into the monthly giveaway. So please go check those out as well. And just a little special note, I haven't scheduled it yet, but Tuesday I will be putting up the greatest interview ever.
Oh my.
And we're waiting.
Clifford, DJ Links, and Izzyverse will finally be released. I don't know if Clifford remembers his little interview from Iacon, but
oh my God! Finally, gee, from the recesses of my mind.
So yes, that will be up on Tuesday. Oh, you're gonna enjoy that one. All right, subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Excellent. And last up, Cliff on Comics, my home, where you can find me doing Comics and Coffee with Cliff on Saturday mornings. This coming week, I'm going to have on Dr. Von Hoot from the Spiral Dimension. So that's going to be really impressive. It'll be 3 o'clock in the afternoon for him, so it's going to work out pretty well. Also, you can check out other hangouts that I've had and other coffee nights, cocktail nights, and conversation nights, all on Clip on Comics. So please give us all a like, a follow. Remember to comment, subscribe, and of course, take part in our memberships because there's great prizes you can win every month. All right. Love you, folks. Thank you very much. And now we're back to Dino Dung.
Sam, you muted.
Oh, all that stuff I just said just didn't go out there, huh? All right. And finally, we're going to do our second duck of the night. Dino Dung! You got 15 seconds to put that in the comment section. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I see you, 14. 1, go. Who's gonna win it? Las Cruces.
Coming through with the ducks already.
You can't hate on Las Cruces, man. He's here. He shows up.
He's a champion.
You know what I mean? He participates. He's a legend. He's a legend.
How many ducks does he have already?
Oh, this is a new month, so I don't.
He hasn't won the big prize yet, has he?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he won.
Big prize for December.
He won the one that really big, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway one.
Oh, okay.
It took 4 or 5 Instagram posts for him to show everything he received.
All right, let me see a hashtag into that comment section, guys, within the next 10 seconds, and I'll put it in for the last hashtag of the night. And then we will talk about our movie of the week provided by Phil in the 2025 season of directors. Hashtag lover. No. Sorry,
no.
Texas King. Sorry, J. Margolis.
God, too bad.
The computers don't lie. Or do they?
Rex is king.
Oh, I was saying Trex. Oh God, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
Wow.
See how much you like you heard it and just let it go.
You shouldn't let that go. Trex is king. All right, that's at the bottom. That's there. That's there. All right. Jurassic Park, 1993. An industrialist invites some experts to visit his theme park of clone dinosaurs. After a power failure, the creatures run loose, putting everyone's lives, including his grandchildren's, in danger. Directed by Steven Spielberg. Writers Michael Crichton and David Cope. Stars Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum. Also Samuel Jackson's in this movie for a little bit as well. And Newman, I don't know his real name, but Newman from Seinfeld is on.
Ray Knight, yeah.
In this. All right, shoot away. What do you guys think?
Can we just admit that those kids are never seeing their grandfather ever again?
Can you also admit that they fall under that annoying kid trope that we always talk about?
100%.
Okay.
Well, the
all right,
one
cool.
does. The daughter just whatever, but the
I gotta say, I don't hate the kids, mostly because the boy gets so beaten by everything. It's like electrocuted, crapped on, rained on, like
crapped on, whatever. He doesn't survive the fall in the car. He doesn't survive the fall in the car. In the tree, he's dead. He breaks his leg.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's just say he makes it through that. He's full on barbecued on that fence. He doesn't go flying off.
Because that fence is supposed to take back like big dinosaurs and stuff.
10,000 volts. He's just melting on that fence.
Listen, no, I'm sorry. This is about suspension of disbelief, and I'm just like, the kid takes a beat. It's funny.
The annoying kid trope that I'm referring to is old girl with the flashlight.
Go.
Yeah,
turn the
that
flashlight
scene.
off. You
Like,
turn it off,
easily,
but you can't figure out how to turn it off.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum, this is his best movie.
Uh,
To me, this is his best.
Not
To
to
me.
me.
I don't
think
know.
it
might
No way.
Give me another one then.
The
Challenge
Fly.
me.
9
Let's
months.
start with The Fly.
He's pretty great in 9 months.
Yeah,
Just
like,
was on your
see,
side,
that's
Sam.
I'm just saying, I'm saying, have y'all? We need to rewatch The Fly if we're not gonna give that some
Right.
credit because that shit was
Right.
great. He was great.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not like
Far his best one.
better than Jurassic Park.
Can we
Let's be
talk
honest.
No, but acting is better than Jurassic
Thank
Park.
you.
His acting is way better. Like it's great
Yes.
to see him here, but his acting, his balls.
He's
off.
better
in
as
the-
the not the collector. What's his name in Thor Ragnarok? That he is.
God, at that time, now the
Are you kidding me?
into full gold.
He's
blue.
one of the best parts of this movie. What are you talking
He's
about?
good in
No,
this
he's
movie.
great
This is
in
not-
this movie,
this
but
is
I'm
not
talking
his
about
role.
the man acting his balls off. I'm talking about the
The
Fly.
Fly.
We gotta revisit.
Yeah.
We gotta revisit.
Pretty sure guy said the collector was better than this. Come
No,
on.
that's
Yes.
ridiculous. At that time we're at full Jeff Goldblum. He's given us 110% Goldblum by the time we get to the collector. Or not the collector, whatever he is.
Whenever somebody said Jeff Goldblum, the first thing I'm thinking about is The Fly.
Absolutely.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'll give you the
Oh, and Independence Day. Independence Day.
Yes, Independence Day.
Independence Day. But I still think
Yeah.
this is, to me, this is his best one.
Oh, Madam agrees with me. He killed it in the Fly. Thank you, girl.
So I
Love
haven't
you.
seen this movie in forever, and the opening where they're putting, and I don't even think it's a T-Rex. I think it's a Velociraptor, right into the
Yeah.
enclosure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you built. Hold on, let me back up. You paid all the money in the world or whatever you needed to clone dinosaurs and pay for scientists and whatever they needed to do that. But you
Spared no
decided-
expense.
well, except for putting the dinosaurs into the enclosure because everything's manual. None of that is done with machines at all.
Right.
Right? I'm just pointing out.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that one.
I also thought it was funny, and the practical effects in this movie still are very good. They
Yes.
still look good. The CGI, I think, is a little
Oh,
different.
remember when it came out, the CGI was phenomenal.
What did
Yo,
I say? The
ILM,
CGI.
baby. ILM digital effects and Stan Winston practical effects make this movie shine.
At the time, the CGI was good. It's dated now. What I did notice, though, is unlike CGI they use now, it's not interacting with anybody in the cast. It's very much something happening and they see it, but at no point are they interacting with it. But that was the time. How about?
They do interact. They do interact with the sickly Triceratops, and that again is Winston practical effects. So
But
like
that's
that's
I'm
very
talking the
impressive.
CGI.
I'm just saying it. Like
Yeah.
the
practical
light years ahead of its
practical
time.
effects are still great. I 100%. I'm down with the practical. I think the CGI is dated though. How about where they get in the Jeeps to go on their tour?
Yeah.
And the girl says, "Oh look, it's an interactive CD-ROM."
Yeah.
And I went, "No, okay, you just dated this movie."
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. How about the ridiculous use of Unix? The girl's like, "Oh, it's Unix." I was like, "No, it's
Right.
What are we doing? What are we doing? No, we're not." Also in the book, it was the boy who was the nerd and the girl who was a tomboy, and then they switched it for the movie, which I thought was interesting.
No.
Wait,
I'll say
no,
this.
he is a nerd in this movie. And
No,
the girl
he's-
is a tomboy.
No, he's a computer nerd in the comic. I'm not in the book. What am I saying? In the book. So the girl is a computer nerd in the movie.
Okay.
I don't know because I'm not whatever at that level with science. But I will say that they make it believable when you see the little video of how they created the dinosaurs. When immediately, and maybe it's because I saw this movie or just because whatever. Immediately I went, "Ooh, you use frog DNA. That's going to be a problem." Right away I went, "Ooh, that's going to be a problem."
Yeah.
And the computers look crazy old anytime you see them.
Oh my God, do they ever? Yeah.
I still like Sam. As small of a part he got, I still like Samuel L. Jackson in this.
I do too. What I would say though is he's so smart that he tells them all the information they need, but he's not the guy that set up the computer system,
Right.
and he can't figure anything out other than I can tell that he shut his keystrokes off.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not. That's
I'm
not.
glad they killed him off screen though.
Yeah.
Which there was an interesting theory I saw out there that if they were to bring him back, he'd have like a robot arm, and because there was never a body. So
It's a robot.
Yeah. Well, because they ate the other part of it.
not on screen, they didn't.
How about when the T-Rex attacks? How long do the adults take to get out of their Jeep to go help?
Oh, right.
Once they finally go, oh, actually, because we can distract this thing. But in the meantime, those kids...
Car's been flipped over already. Like,
Right.
It was the crazy scene where old dude was on a toilet and got killed.
That still makes me...
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh,
Lawyer. Yep.
yeah.
How about he has my favorite line in the whole movie, though, which is, maybe that's just the power trying to come back on.
Nah.
Right?
I'm like, really? That's what it would sound like?
Is that what we're calling this? Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Or one of my favorite scenes is when the character, like Sam said, what's the guy's name? Newman.
Ray
What's
Knight.
the actual name? Yeah, Mr.
Wayne
Knight.
Knight.
Wayne Knight.
Wayne
I'm
Knight.
sorry.
Yeah. When they was sitting there, he's negotiating the transaction, and he yelled. He said,
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Well, that don't get cheap now when because
Oh yeah.
when he started the check.
I say the rain put a big dent into his plans, boy.
Boy, did it ever.
That was a great scene though with the Velociraptor.
How about I'm not going
That
far
wasn't a
into-
Velociraptor, right? That
No,
that
it was
one
a
was.
No, that was the-
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah. So it spits
This-
at you, and it caught him like it's sitting right in he catches him
Yeah.
right in the eyes with it, too, like that.
This
How
scene
about-
right here that you're showing is one of the most iconic scenes in
Yeah.
movie history.
Yeah.
I'm not going that far into the woods though to hook up that winch. There was like a pole right there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
But like, what are you going that far in for, dude? Like, you know that there's dinosaurs everywhere, and you're gonna mess around now.
Also, you're athletically challenged,
Oh,
so
there's that too. There's 100% that too. How about that? When they decide that Laura Dern's gonna go with the other guy to go turn the power back on because the breaker might have tripped, and the old guy goes, "Well, I should go," and she goes, "Let's stop talking." She goes, "Why?" He goes, "Well, because," and the whole thing is because he's a man. How about you shouldn't go because you're an old man with a cane? How about you just say that? Forget whether you're a man or not. You can't
Nah.
run.
nah.
What else? We got a couple minutes.
Oh,
So-
the soundtrack is one of the
Yeah.
most iconic soundtracks.
Oh, it's John Williams. John Williams,
yeah.
man.
Of course, John Williams absolutely bringing the heat because I am a big critique of him copying his own work, right?
Yeah.
But he was whatever he was feeling himself. He brought something powerful and unique to this movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
very,
agree.
very dope.
So I don't
How
have
about
this movie falls apart because of this moment in this one, per se. But I do have if this didn't happen, none of this happens. If you
Okay.
just pay the IT guy and don't piss him off, none of this happens.
No.
But remember,
But
he spared no expense.
He did.
Yeah,
spend no
he
expense,
seemed
but
like-
it all got messed up because Wayne Knight decided he wasn't getting paid enough and screwed with everything.
Yeah.
If you don't piss off the IT guy, nothing happens.
That's why I'm always nice to my IT guy at my job.
Right?
Always.
You know what I really liked is the three scientists, right? Have their scientific personalities are fantastic, right? Dr.
Yeah.
Alan Grant, right, is a traditionalist, right?
Mhm.
He values nature and studying nature for what it is and respecting it, right?
Yep.
And then we got Ellie, and she believes that science should be used responsibly with ethical safeguards, right? Nature isn't just fascinating, it's dangerous when not respected. So she's like a step ahead of Dr. Grant. And then we got Jeff Goldblum's character, who's
my
like,
favorite.
right, he's like, science is just chaos.
And he's even on the same wavelength as her. He's like, yeah, we can do this, but should we?
Right, exactly. So, but he's like the chaos theory doctor, and I love it. And then the old man who created Jurassic Park, he is visionary and naive, and that is just like, anyhow, I just thought like the way that the movie presents it is more brilliant now to me in my old age, where I could appreciate it, than when I watched it younger.
Is it safe to say that if we think of Jeff Goldblum, we just call him a science Goldblum, because almost every movie is a scientist. With this,
that does kind of get
Independence Day, The Fly.
Yep, scientists.
All three scientists.
Yep.
Even
he was a type of psychic for vibes. I mean, that's something.
True. But in Invasion of Body Snatchers, he was a scientist as well.
Yeah, he was.
So,
all right.
But he did recently play Zeus on Netflix. So there we go.
Not a scientist.
And he was a collector in the MCU, kind of a scientist.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. All right, let's give out our numbers. We'll start with green shirt guy.
You're all gonna hate me. I don't think this movie's aged as well as we all thought it would. That scene we keep seeing that in there with the drop of water doing the thing. I know everyone thinks that's iconic, but the one that I remember with the little girl is with the Jello. That's the one. Anyway, I think the practical effects are good. I think the CGI is a little dated. There's a lot of other stuff that's super dated in this. It's a fun story. I don't remember if I read the book on this one or not. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Ooh, 7. All right, Clifford.
I don't know. I think I'm a little more generous. I just, I feel like it still looks good. Also, I keep my television looking like, I don't up the refresh rate or nothing. I keep it looking like so I can watch classic movies, So I try to keep the settings to give me movies as they were intended to be, because I know the minute I change something, the minute I hit cinema mode or higher refresh rates, then all of a sudden it's a disaster. I can see everything wrong with every single movie I'm watching. So with that all said, like, I still like the movie's great. The sound in this movie is phenomenal. It's almost masterclass sound. It really is. Listening to it with the surround sound, fabulous. It still evokes many of the emotions it evokes in me when I've watched it before. Definitely a movie we should not be watching all the time. I'm glad that I haven't seen it in years. All of this for me to say that I'm giving it an 8.
All right. See, Bizzle?
This is probably one of the most iconic films in the history of films. Believe it or not, this film was responsible for the NBA team, the Toronto Raptors, to be named that. They got the idea because of this movie. From the soundtrack to, as a kid growing up that loved dinosaurs, and see this in here, the plot. I still like the plot. I could watch it today. I have the whole trilogy in my in DVD form. I'm gonna give this a 9.2.
All right. I'll do mine and let Phil do his last. I agree with Seabills. This is one of the most iconic movies. This has a place. It's the first time we saw dinosaurs like for real, like scary, how they really should be, blah blah. First time we're seeing CGI on that level was really good. The music, Jeff Goldblum's character is just top notch for me. And I thought it was just very, very entertaining. So I'm gonna give this movie a 9.
Woo, 9.
Right.
Yeah. And Phil.
So I'm going to agree with Clifford that the soundtrack for this just booms. And there's even a better copy on Laserdisc that I do not have. Well, I definitely watched it on the Laserdisc. It looks amazing that way. So, even like taking it back, like all the CGI and everything looks amazing. The film's iconic. It's definitely like if I had like a list of like 10 movies that I could only like watch, this would probably be like one of those 10 movies personally.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be like I think this is like a 9.5 for me, honestly. Like
Okay.
this is fantastic. Like the music,
Bobby Delgado agrees.
yeah, Bobby Delgado agrees. Yeah, I think it is a 9.5 movie. And you know what? I don't want to say I watch it every year, but I'd say I watch it like every couple years, and like I'm never disappointed. Like, oh, I just watched Jurassic Park. It's always a fun movie and a fun experience.
All right.
One of the great.
The last 2 months, I've watched it every week because my son loves it.
Okay.
All the numbers come together is an 8.5 for Jurassic Park, which is very, very good. It's a great council number right there. Anything above 7.5 for the council is good.
We didn't. You were here when we did Howard the Duck. Did you hear how bad we rated that movie?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Woo.
deserve
I'm glad you wasn't
it.
here.
Deservedly.
Tore it to shreds.
So that's 8.5 for Jurassic Park. So next week, Phil banging out the bangers. We got E.T. the Extraterrestrial. It's episode 125. Nice little mild milestone. Make sure you tune in Sunday, 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific. We'll go over E.T. as part of 2025 season directors featuring Steven Spielberg. That's next week. Tune in. And then on tomorrow, not tomorrow.
Which
tomorrow?
version of ET were we watching?
I got the wrong date here, but
Laserdisc, of course. Come on.
You gotta watch the original, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the original.
Tomorrow we got new keys and hot comics of the week. It's not the 5th, it's tomorrow. Sorry, I messed that up. 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. We'll give you chances to win our monthly giveaway. More Ducks, Legacy of Vader. I'm excited for that. Then we have some Wolverine, Absolute Superman. It's coming out as well. And then on Wednesday, we have New Comic Book Day live, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. We have skits, shop talk, shakers. We're going to give you some giveaway chances as well. Sorry, I'm just looking for the Thursday show. So make sure you tune in on Wednesday, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific for New Comic Book Day Live, our double award-winning Comic Book Community Award show. So make sure you tune in for that. And then on Thursday, where are you?
When I start dancing.
There you are. On Thursday, it's the first episode of Fill in the Blanks with Absolute Superman featuring Green Shirt Guy and C Bizzle. I'll be the co-host for that. We're going to talk about Superman. I got a lot of fun facts to read off. Green Shirt Guy is going to have some questions for C Bizzle. C Bizzle is going to have some questions for Green Shirt Guy. And they're going to draw. They're going to show you what they've been working on for Absolute Superman. So make sure you tune in Thursday, February 6th, 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific. All right. Boom. Now I'm just going to go through these comments and then we will spin for our last duck of the night. Say hi to everybody. Everybody. I'm gonna give you the ASMR voice. All right. Here we go. The ASMR. Las Cruces, 1971. Thank you for being here. Christina Payne. Thank you for all your wonderful work. 1063 Comics. Thank you for being here tonight. Joseph Michaels, The Adventurers Joe. Thank you for being here for tonight. Entropy Comics. It's been a pleasure. Commieverse. Hello, everyone. It's Team Cancel. Thank you for being here, Commieverse. We appreciate you. J. Margolis was sorry we didn't get your hashtag in, but we appreciate you being here tonight. We really do. What else? What else we got going on here? JSS Brooklyn. Thank you for being here tonight, JSS Brooklyn. We appreciate you. Hazu got himself a duck tonight. How's he? How's Zoo? He got himself a duck. That's how. All right. Nerdy Geek. Thank you for being here tonight, Nerdy Geek. We appreciate you. Manny the Hobgoblin Collector, you're unbelievable. Thank you for being here tonight. We appreciate you. TN Comedy. We're talking about films, and we thank you for being here tonight, TN Comedy. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Got to keep talking till I find some. L. Ron Hubbard. Thank you for being here tonight, L. Ron Hubbard. How are those book sales going? Bobby De La Ghetto. Thank you for being here, Bobby De La Ghetto. We appreciate you. Kenneth Bird, flying high as usual. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Oh, we got a new one here. Sophia from Roblox. Thank you for being here, Sophia. Make sure you are like and subscribe. Rad Art and Comics. Oh, he says Anthony Mackie is anti-American. It's hard to back him as cap. I think those comments are misconstrued, but
Yes,
we'll
exactly.
leave that for when the movie comes out. Mr. Spock, thank you for being here tonight. Live long and prosper. Aggressively relaxing. Thank you for being here tonight. We appreciate you. Who else we got here? Who else? Freaky Louie. How you doing, Freaky Louie? We appreciate you.
Love me some Freaky Louie.
Yeah. Everybody loves some Freaky Louie. Madam, thank you for being here tonight, madam. We appreciate you. Make sure you get that hashtag in the comments. Trex is king. Hoffrey Castro, your prize is in the mail, my friend. Be on the lookout for that. Your prize is in the mail. And so is yours, Kingdom of Nerds, if you're out there. It's out there. Kamaria Carrington says mom gives it an 8. We appreciate you watching. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let's get this last duck out of the way. Trex is king. 14 entries. You got 15 seconds to get it in there if you haven't already. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw. Who's gonna win? Everybody's a winner on the Council of Comics. If you're watching, you're a winner. But you're not a double winner, as Lost Crew says.
Oh my goodness.
You go. Congratulations.
It's funny. I'm laughing because you keep saying, what's it? Instead of saying T-Rex is king, you said Trex.
Trex is king. All right.
Wow.
So that's our show for the night. Oh, I didn't put the new one in there. I got to do that later. It'll be the old intro. Sorry, C Bizzle. But for myself, for Phil, for C Bizzle, for Green Shirt Guy, for Cliff, and the rest of the Council of Comics, we'll see y'all tomorrow night, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, for New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. Love y'all. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes?